On first down, Brady. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. 2nd and 10. To throw is Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got it complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Brady. This one complete to Giovanni Bernard. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Brady to throw again. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
But defensively here, Charles, I'd have to imagine coming up with a game plan to stop Tom Brady. Many have tried. Few have succeeded. But what do you see as their best course of action?
Well, besides stating the obvious, which is having great guys who can cover, and we know how difficult that is in the NFL, I say it's inside pressure. The guy's up the middle in his face because he's not the type of athlete who can get out to the perimeter and hurt you. He likes to step up in the pocket and throw downfield. If you have a couple of good pass rushers right in his face, right in his grill, that's your best chance to slow him down.
And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. Pretty effective run there. Now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
From the 17, Brady, throw left side complete. That's Howard. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Brady now to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. There for the sack, B.J. Hill. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. Now Brady. On the screen, Bernard. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
The whole idea of this...
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a life. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. He's at the 30.
We got plenty of fight, baby.
10. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great play there. 77 yards. And the Bengals are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Well, so much for the opening drive being capped off by a field goal, CD. It's capped off by a touchdown after all, except I don't think in the manner that we were expecting.
No doubt about that, because you sent me a note earlier in the week saying you thought special teams might play a big role in this one. I don't know that you expected it this early in the game.
No, I didn't. That was a pretty impressive play, and what a way to get their first points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Getting it out wide here to Bernard. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So a pretty early first quarter roughing the passer penalty.
Seems like the officials are going to let everyone know they're taking charge of this game. They're always going to protect the quarterback.
After the penalty, it's Jones. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Now, after that last running play, we've got an offensive lineman down on the field. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And here comes throw number one for the backup QB. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And the Bucs are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Trask to throw it. And his pass incomplete. But Charles, you know, for this offense, we take a look at the draft class here. They were looking for a playmaker, and they found one on the outside.
And the way teams are throwing the football nowadays, you can't afford to skip at the wide receiver position. I know that the slot guy is getting more attention now, but that guy in the perimeter, he makes you go.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Trask now. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. Succop's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier, and this time there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The running game fully in sync, 1-11 on that play.
And sometimes it comes from the offensive coordinator, understanding what he thinks the defense is going to do and dialing up the perfect play. Sometimes the quarterback, though, can look at the defense, realize he needs to change it to a run, and that gets it done in a big way as well.
They'll run on first down with Evans. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 2 carries for him now on the opening drive, both for good yardage.
And based on film study, they thought that there was a chance to spring him more than once for some pretty good yardage in this game.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. Finding Williams once more. Complete. Touchdown, Bengals. Travion Williams. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Working out of the gun, here's Trask.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Trask again.
He sets up the screen to Jones. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The Bengals with 2 extra DBs. A nickel look on 3rd.
Blanketing the passing lanes.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Larry Ogunjobi able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Bust through the tackle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And quickly they get to the line. On play action, Allen rolling to his right. And he's got his target, Harris. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Allen. Dancing to his left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. A final shot before half for Allen. Eluding the pressure right. Looking long for Thomas.
That one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Boy, rough crowd. No football for 6 months already. We're skipping halftime. All right, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3. Probably not likely to see many starters in the 2nd half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bengals drive about to get going. On play action, Allen. He's going to let one fly for Tate. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play that time through the air. 38 yards. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. He's going to let one fly for Tate. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Chris Evans.
An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.